Hi, this is Jim, and this is part 2 of 3 in a 3-video series about curating a single source list post and making a slideshow. This is part 2, edit and revise the draft. And this part is really important because it gives you the difference between lawful and unlawful curation. So please pay attention. I'm going to start my slide share now, and we'll just look through a little, make the points that I want to make, and then I'll do a live demonstration for us. And here we are. So part 2 in curating a single source list post and making a slideshow. Just to a brief reminder, illustrated list posts with photos are the most profitable and successful posts your blog will ever make, and slideshows are, in most cases, more profitable. So let's get right to editing and revising the draft. So who I am, Jim Van Wyck, you know all this stuff. What is a Wire Curation app? A very wonderful thing. Okay, here we go. These are the essential aspects to curating from a single source. Always, 100% of the time, without fail. There's no choice in the matter. You simply got to do this. Give your post a new title and headline. You cannot copy the other post title and headline. It's bad practice, it's bad SEO, but most importantly, it's wrong. Always write a new headline. Always write new captions to the pictures. You want to make this post your own. This is easy to do, by the way. You have to write a reasonably interesting and witty introduction to the photos. You can learn it over time. You must do these things. Check photo attribution links. You want to make sure that the links came through and are working right. Write a new close and a new call to action at the end of the post. I'll show you all this. And then credit your original source. If you've ever seen a link on blog posts that say H/T, hat tip, it's an old blogging term. So if you said HT BuzzFeed, and then you link to the BuzzFeed original post where you got the idea, that would be the way to do it. So you want to also put WordPress tags on the post. You want to define a featured image, and this is very important because featured image helps the post display various places on your blog, and most importantly, featured image is something that will be shared on Facebook, and it's a big deal. But I'm not going to do that here. I will make another video on featured images, but for right now, just know that you would create a custom featured image in the size 1200 by 630 because that's the ideal size for Facebook sharing. We're not going to get into that today, but you will see a custom featured image, and I'll talk a little about it. Publish and review the post, obviously, and then make a tracking URL for this and all posts and keep them in a spreadsheet or Google Sheets. You want to track your results. It's beyond the scope of this video to do it. But let me assure you that you want to make tracking URLs for this and all posts because you want to know what works. And now we're going to go over to our live demo. And we're going to go here, make it nice and big for you. This is the original post that in the previous video we copied. Okay, 17 ways your dog brightens your day is the headline. This is the new edited post. 19 ways your dog makes any day better, and one great way to make theirs better too. Okay, so I'm just giving you before and after. I'm not showing you the actual edits. Okay, so in other words, The title is different, the number is different, and you need a new and unique title. This title serves my purposes because the one great way to make theirs better too is my pitch, is my call to action, is my sale on this post. You may or may not have that sort of thing. Doesn't matter. Cute picture of a baby, a toddler kissing a girl, right? The caption is they're always there for a smooch whenever you need one. That's the original caption. My caption has changed. Doggy kisses cheer you up at any age. Let's just make this a little bigger here. Okay. Oh, new intro. I forgot to mention. Their intro is, who else would give you all those kisses, right? That's kind of a lazy intro. My intro, you have good days and bad days, but your darling doggy can brighten any days. Check out these sweet photos and feel better now. The reason you want a better intro is because when you share it to Facebook, this here is what Facebook's going to pick up, and that will help with your click-through rate. Okay, so you can do better than BuzzFeed. One more thing, and this is just a refinement. See how they number them number one? I have found that people click through more on unnumbered in the list posts. So while I've got a number in the headline because numbers work, I don't number the posts. If you do number the posts, here's another way you can do better than BuzzFeed. Let me just go back and I'll tell you something here. I hadn't thought of doing this, but okay. Numbering posts. Did you notice that BuzzFeed started their post with number 1 and they're going to count down to number 19? What in your mind is a more important picture, number 1 or number 19? I learned this from David Letterman. I've talked to a lot of people. If you're going to number things and you want to keep people's attention, number them in reverse order. Like I said, I found that people stay on the site better in my list posts and slideshows without putting numbers on the photographs. You may or may not find that. You may or may not even test that. But here's a trick. Number from high to low. It's like Letterman. The top 10 reasons, number 10, the top 10 reasons Donald Trump is going to be president, number 10, and blah, blah, blah. And there's a tension involved in why, in the countdown. So if you're going to number them, change BuzzFeed's numbers. It's a good point to change anyways. Number in reverse order. People naturally want to see what the number 1 reason why Donald Trump is going to be president, and I'm just saying that non-politically, it just occurred to me, or the number 1 reason why dogs will cheer you up. Do you understand the logic there? If you're going to number your posts, number them in reverse order, and they will perform a little better on your page than using BuzzFeed's numbering. Let's go back. Okay, so doggy kisses cheer you up at any age. BuzzFeed post. A snuggle session is only paw's length away. Snuggles and cuddles will help your problems melt away. You see, you don't have to be, you want new captions. BuzzFeed says, number 3, they'll do the best to help you make the most of a messy situation. Jim, number 3, they help with the yard work. Even the worst of days become a little bit better when you see these puppy dog eyes. Last one, and they'll show you. Look at those eyes. I dare you not to feel better. Now that's changing, writing an introduction, changing the caption. Now I'm going to just look down here. This is the link to the Imgur. You want to test the links? I already have, but we'll just click this one and I'll show you. Here's the link test. And there we have, you see over on Imgur, there's the original post. So you can see that the picture is credited with a link properly. That's very important. Okay, we talked about that in the previous videos. Now I'm going to go inside the editor. We'll go to edit post, and I'll show you more of the points of editing. So we'll go to edit post, and now we'll be in our dashboard. And so you can see new headline, new intro, new caption, links work, right? So now we've done everything right. Let's scroll down to the bottom. Just a couple more points here. These are all points that are in the spreadsheet. Okay. Remember I said hat tip BuzzFeed? You can see it. It's a little bit small here, but there's the link to the photo above. There's a hat tip to BuzzFeed, which is a link. And then I made a different featured image, Hank and Woody. So I linked to the featured image, okay? And so I'm giving credit to all the people. Now here is this is my close. Depending on the nature of your site, if you're purely advertising driven, maybe your call to action just is, please share this with your Facebook friends, right? But you should always end a post with some little call to action. Please comment below. Another call to action might be, in the comments, tell me what your favorite picture was, but you should have a call to action. My call to action is a pitch to sell the subscription pet box, which, by the way, is a brilliant thing. All you, if you own a dog or a cat, you could have a wonderful and very inexpensive box sent to you every month, full of toys and treats. It's brilliant. It would look something like this. And okay, so that's all that. So it's in a category. Now we want to look over here on tags, okay? I added some tags. Remember, you want to add tags, okay? I defined a featured image. Let's go down here. You can see that I made a featured image. See this on the bottom right-hand corner of your screen? There's a featured image. I'll talk about featured image later, but this is a custom featured image. I actually wrote on the image, 19 ways your dog makes any day better. That will help people on Facebook click on it, okay? And that is the editing process. Let's just go back to our points, okay? And just run over them. So I changed the headline. I changed the captions. I checked the links. I put a call to action at the end and gave you some suggestions. I credited the original source. I showed you that you put WordPress tags on. I defined a capture image, publish and review the post, make a tracking URL. We're not going to trust that, but I just wanted to put that in there because when you start tracking your results, you will not only see what works and what doesn't, but you'll have a much better sense of how to make a more profitable and effective website. And that's it for today. That's part 2, editing and revising the draft. On the next video, I'm going to show you how to turn this single source, illustrated, photo-heavy list post into a slideshow. Thank you very much, and we'll see you on the next video.